Hi ladies, so today I want to talk to you about a very fundamental principle of network marketing, and you need to know this fundamental principle and you need to know it well. You need it ingrained in your brain. I just did a training on it with my up and coming leaders, and I really wanted to share this with the whole team. So quite often I get people coming to me and they will say to me, Lianne, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been in this business for a year. I've recruited, 30 women and none of them are doing anything. How do I get them motivated? How do I get them fired up? And I'll say to you that the fundamental principle of network marketing is that the speed of the group is determined by the speed of the leader. I know you've heard it before. That group momentum that you're so desperately craving, you will only get group momentum as a byproduct of personal momentum. So you actually have to go out there and get the results first. I tell you what, I've got a team of 9,300 women as it stands at the moment, and not one single person has recruited more than I have in my entire team, because I lead by example. I set the precedent. When you do that, it has a knock-on effect with your team. You're showing them it's possible. And when you show them that you're doing it every day and it's possible, you're going to give them belief. And belief, it forms the basis of everything that we do here. You have to believe it to see it. So when you lead by example, when you do the things you need to be doing, you are showing your team what's possible. You will be introducing new people into the team. You will be introducing new blood, new excitement, new shout outs, new promotions, and it's going to get your team fired up. They're not going to want to be left behind. And you're also going to be learning as well so much more by doing the things that you can then pass down to your team and show them how to do what you've done. So the speed of the group is always determined by the speed of the leader. Now, what most people actually tend to do is they will recruit a group of 20 or 30 ladies, and then they will put all of their eggs in that basket and they will do the same trainings over and over and over again for these ladies, hoping that at one point the penny might drop and their team might start doing something. But actually, the penny needs to drop with you first. And I'm going to break down this philosophy that the speed of the group is determined by the speed of the leader into a simple analogy that is really simple and makes this as clear as day. I have seen many top leaders teach this analogy. I've seen Eric Worre do it at GoPro 2 years ago. Matt Morris has taught it. Bob Heilig has taught it. I've taught it many times to my team, and that's why we get results. So it's the chicken and the eagle analogy. So when you introduce people into this business, they tend to fall into one of two categories. You have your chickens and you have your eagles. Chickens will come in and they will make excuse after excuse. They will play the blame game, and they don't go to any events. They're late for trainings, or they're not doing the self-development. They're just not trying. But then you will have your eagles who come into this business. They have the exact same challenges going on at home. You know, they might be struggling to make ends meet. They might hate their job. They might have 3 children who take up their time. All of these things might be going on in their life, exactly the same as the chickens. Same objections from customers, same price objections, same time objections from people wanting to join the team. They have it all, but the difference is they do something about it. They don't let it stop them. They will find a way. They are your eagles. So what we're doing here is we are headhunters. We have to find the eagles. We have to sort through the chickens to find the eagles, find the people who really want this as much as we do and who are going to run with us. We don't spend our time providing the same trainings over and over and over again, trying to turn people into something they're not. That's not what we do. Sometimes chickens turn into eagles. I have seen that happen, and I'll tell you what, there is nothing more rewarding than when you see someone turn from a chicken to a cheagle to an eagle. It's the most rewarding thing in the world. But if that's what you're waiting for, you'll be waiting a long time. We are responsible for our own success. We cannot ride the coattails of other people. So we sort through the chickens to find the eagles. When you put all of your eggs in one basket and you're focusing on those chickens all the time, and you're throwing them into the air, you're giving them tools, you're giving them trainings, you throw them in the air and you go, fly, chicken, fly. What happens? Chickens don't fly. Chickens do not fly. They come straight back to earth. They come running up to you going, it's not working. And so you give them the same tools and training that you have, that you're making work. You throw them in the air, they come straight back. And what Matt Morris would say is, when you continually throw chickens into the air, you end up with chicken poop all over you. It's true. When you stay working with the same people over and over and over again, who are proving that they don't really want it, you're forced to work with people who have excuses, who put blame on others, who come to you with their problems, and it makes this not a fun business. When you have eagles in your team, you go out and find those eagles, you throw them into the air and they fly immediately. It makes this business amazing, because you have someone who's as excited as you are, someone who's sharing ideas with you, someone who's, really, really, I don't know, just ambitious to make this work. So go find your eagles. The best way to find your eagles is to be the eagle first. I hope that makes sense. I hope you've taken a lot of value from this training. There will be plenty more to come on the topic of leadership in the coming weeks.